Hey everyone, it's Linnea for Miss Ink Stamps. I'm creating a very simple card today using just the Blooming Brushes stamp set from Miss Ink Stamps, and then I'll also be doing some simple coloring and a bit of watercolor ink spattering. But really this card is quite simple and took me only a few minutes to make. I'm starting off here with my Misty and a piece of cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 5.5 inches, so a standard A2 card front. I'm going to put this in a landscape style, and I'm using my Misty and putting that paintbrush that has the little vine around it in the center-ish. I'm just eyeballing. I'm not using any kind of fancy measuring or anything, just putting it as straight as I can and in the center. Then I'm going to just flip my cardstock 180 degrees and move it slightly to the left. And again, I'm not measuring. I am making sure that my cardstock is lined up on the lines in my on my Misty grid pad, but I'm not really counting how many squares I need to move over. Again, just eyeballing it. And then I'll move this cardstock to the right and line that up again and stamp this image. I just wanted to have some evenly spaced paintbrushes, and they're kind of going right side up and upside down and alternating that way. But if you wanted to, you could keep them all right side up. I'm going to do some quick Copic coloring here, so if you wanted to know which marker colors I'm using, go ahead and pause the video there and take a screenshot. I don't do very fancy Copic coloring. I keep it very simple. In fact, for this vine here, you can see I'm just using some G19, and I'm not even doing any blending. I'm just coloring that in. For the leaves, I'm using YG17 and YG13. Really simple blending here, adding the darkest color towards the base of the leaf and then coloring out with the lighter. I use some C4 on the metal bands of the paintbrush, and then I have E53 and E51 for the brush itself, RV17 and RV14 for a hot pink tip of paint. And then I have some more earth brown markers here. I'm using E37, 35, and 33 for the actual barrel of the paintbrush. For this one, I am starting with my lightest color and then going in with my dark, just because these colors I find don't blend very well together, so I like to start with a base coat there. I wanted to add just a little bit of color in the background, and my favorite way to do that is with some ink spattering. So I have some neon watercolors, and I chose a neon pink to match the tip of the brush that I colored and just spattered some quick color in the background there. I cut out my paintbrush as well as a sentiment from the Blooming Brushes stamp set, just fussy cut quickly with my scissors, and I mounted them with some foam tape. And then just to add a bit of sparkle to my card, I'm coming in with my Spectrum Noir clear sparkle pen, and I added that sparkle to the paintbrush. It's hard to pick up on camera, but you can see it there, and it just adds a nice finishing touch. That's my card. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye!